Welcome. We are back. It is close to, or pretty much the end of the month of April, and we're going to talk about some comics.
Yeah.
I recognize the theme here, so I changed it up by adding in, or leaving Daredevil on, but there was another one called Corpse Night, which I almost threw in here too. But there's a very specific theme this week. Swords and blood.
And punching.
And punching. That's the theme of the week, but Daredevil is just here to break it up just a little bit. And honestly, so that's going to be the first one I want to talk about. We're talking about from Marvel, Daredevil #1. This came out a little earlier in the month. It's a standard by the numbers Daredevil comic. Yeah. I didn't take away anything too much from the first issue other than there's a new bad on the scene, which is yet to reveal himself or his intentions. Yeah. And some typical Daredevil shit.
It's a very
the paper of Matthew.
I feel like if
the passage of Matthew.
I like this for the fact that like if you have not been reading any Daredevil or been interested of just like jumping into somewhere, this is a perfect place to jump in. Like, I do like that. I like the fact, like, there has been a lot of shit happening, and it has been kind of mentioned in the book a little bit, but, like, it's mostly a back to
the basics.
Back to the basics.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think this one hit as good as the other #1.
Honestly, after
with
coming back from that shit, that was a little bit
that
more.
Was so cool,
man.
Yeah, this kind of just puts him back in like I don't know. I think the other one, him being a priest and him not being known by people, and then bringing him back into somewhere where he's got some notoriety. And again, I mean, you're putting him in a new angle as being like, was he a professor at NYU?
Yeah, he's teaching law.
Yeah, that's a cool concept. And kind of like how he maneuvers through that is going to be cool to see. But it does seem like a fallback from the previous run. Not to take anything away from what they're doing here. I think what they're building here is a more of a crime, maybe like who done it. Type deal.
Yeah.
It's also intriguing in this way.
Yeah.
What did you think of the pacing of it?
The pacing was fast as hell. I won't lie. It was fast, but not fast enough to where, I wanted to get past the parts that are like, oh, of course, like Daredevil teaching law at a college, him doing something with law, him drinking with, old friends while, gaining information, typical Daredevil stuff. That stuff moved fast.
Yeah.
And it moved even faster once we got to the Daredevil action.
Right.
The parts of his life, was like, that was like a regular fine pace. But the action, it feels like there wasn't enough time to really get into the action or what this new character is
what's
here to
supposed
do.
to be. Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly kind of wish possibly like the detective stuff could have been more in the beginning. So like we can like establish like there's some crazy things going on, because it kind of like this whole section felt like it came and then it was over, and it felt like, I mean, we're going back to Daredevil being in his like life and drinking with his friends and like beating up some petty criminals. So I'm like, we're like, what's going, like, I don't know. I'm not really interested. I like Daredevil like when he's in the costume. His like other life stuff is like, I'm not really interested in that. So
he's Marvel's last religious entity.
Yeah. He does mention God
and a lot.
Yeah.
And like we were saying, the previous iterations really played up on that in such a fantastical way. I almost feel like I prefer that now.
Yeah. No.
Having read this, not saying this is bad.
Yeah.
No.
But put it on Front Street, make it animated. And I do think that that's one thing that's missing from this book that previous iterations have done just a lot better is showing me, there's still time. This is like issue 1, but showing me how his powers affect his vision in the comic, how it moves the narrative along. There are a lot of great examples of that in just the last couple of books, and here they're not really doing that.
It's not about that. That's the thing.
It kind of just resets to a status quo. Now, not saying that they can't get into it later. There's some hints that Daredevil can't pick up on this new guy, which is interesting. And I wonder if they'll try and play on that.
Yeah,
later.
the senses of it. Like, what did you think about the design of the new villain?
I think it's a lot on any one character. And
not only that, it seems like it's
out of
a lot,
place to me.
Not only here's the thing. Here's what I get. It just seems like the cloak of the hood, Muse's mask. I've seen this V before somewhere. Dr. Voodoo's little trinkets around his neck. Like, yeah, it's a lot, but it's like, are they hinting at something with it? Like, are they hinting to like this? Maybe it's a collector of this like conglomeration of this previous, like characters that have already been established. Like, why does this character remind me of so many other characters all at once?
Like it's a
Is this
hodgepodge.
is this deliberate? I hope it's deliberate.
That would be very interesting. Yeah.
I hope this isn't just like here's his design and like
you went to the fucking villain machine. Like, all right, give me a villain.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. All right, put it all together.
That would be really sad.
Spin the
That'd be
villain
really
wheel.
sad.
Yeah. I do
Because I
think
would love for this character, like anything new that's coming along, it hasn't really had a chance to stand on itself, and that's like through comics on over. I would love for a new villain to come in and establish himself, as unique.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel what you're saying with that. I do agree as well. Like, make these if you're gonna put this character in front of my face and narratively go out of your way to say how he's so different from everybody else,
Right.
I need to see
The perfect Daredevil counterpart, right?
Yeah, some you can't even
Pick up the tech. Yeah.
I need to see how that's gonna play out later on. I'm not as intrigued to put it on my pull list per se.
Yeah.
But maybe around issue 3, I need to see, come back and check to see. This is definitely feels like a slower burn.
Do you think Matthew's got himself a new love interest?
He's always gonna.
He's gonna try to fuck that other professor.
Yeah.
He's a whore.
If we find out that this new villain is a lady, he might try and get that too. I don't know what.
You're right. You're like,
That's even better for him. It's right up his alley. He's like,
He likes a little
"Ooh."
cocoa in his coffee.
as he said, his vigilantism in the city is his best relationship. So
True. I do wonder how this is going to play on this end of days scenario they kind of showed us in the beginning as well. Like, is it end of days just for Daredevil, or was that just like that it's like, because it's not just Daredevil in New York, so I don't know what that
and he's not the only Daredevil.
True.
If that's still a thing.
No, I
can't remember.
I think we're done with that. I do think we're done with that. I don't know. If,
I'd have to double check. I kind of fell off of that. I haven't truly checking it out.
I think that's over. I do think it's over. I do think that's
or it'll be over here.
Yeah, because I mean,
She's gonna come back.
It says it right there.
She's gonna come back like, who is this bitch?
Yeah, who's this?
I told you, your Daredevil will end. I didn't say you.
Yeah, I didn't say because that's true. There is
That'd be interesting.
maybe that would be shitty though if it's like this. We're clearly opening with Matt Murdock, and then it's like we said a Daredevil's out of here. We didn't mean this one.
Yeah, exactly.
But whatever. Just I'm kind of a sucker for this character. Like when he does stuff. So I think it's okay, but I'm definitely slow to check back in on this.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be, like you said, a slow burner. 5th issue. If the wheels haven't started turning by then.
Yeah, you kind of know what's up.
Yeah.
It really makes me go, look back finally. We have the famous Thanos line, "Perhaps I was too harsh on you." That Daredevil where he becomes the white savior and shit.
I love that
White
one,
Devil.
man.
That was
White
an awesome story.
That was so good.
That's like the fandom thing. Like every time a new artist drops an album, you're like,
I like your old shit. I like your
but you
old-
hated the last album.
We
This
are
album
sick.
sucked.
We are
New one
sick.
comes out. That album was great. Why didn't you do something like that?
Yeah, what happened to that? Why don't you do shit like that no more, man?
The fickle of fandom.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Something that we've never read here before. I don't know if any Dark Horse readers are out there and can tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
But try something a little different. Lands Unknown, Skinless Man. Tales from the Lands Unknown.
Yeah, it must. Okay, so just hearing that again, maybe it has to be bigger than this. It has to be this idea, or at least maybe they're building upon this.
Yeah.
I don't think this is
Just without looking, I can't tell you this is from something, but I am very much intrigued. It's like I've been dropped in a world where shit is just where things are taking place. It's ruthless. It's really well drawn.
Yeah.
The narrative, it's the pacing. This is sick. This is a sick comic.
It's a sick comic. I just like.
There's 4 other books. So there's
There's
Bowling with Corpses, in the Lands Unknown. There's a Skinless Man 1 and 2, and there's
I think that's
the Yuri Tupaka and the gods.
Okay.
Okay, so it is a expanding thing because God, like, just if this was like the only thing and it just started like this, like I have like such a weird like I love this, but also this irks me because there's so many things that they're like, hey, I'm gonna talk about this. Are we ever gonna get to that? No. Like
I actually went and Google searched. There's a tagline in here where they say it's, hidden people from, there's a passage from hidden people and things and their ways and customs. I must have looked it up on Google 4 times. I went nowhere.
Oh my God.
I was like, wait, from
they did do that little I saw that. I'm like, wait, is that a like some sort of like religious version?
it's from Haram the Scholar. I had to look it up and I just found nothing. I'm like, that's not a real person. Nobody wrote this.
That's world building, baby.
It's just a comic. There you go.
Oh my God. Also, still under construction.
And that is something that this book did. This book world built
so fucking fast. So
like if you had any questions, shut up. Read the book. That's what it was. It was like, shut up. The story's moving. But what about this? Shut up.
Apparently, the other Land Unknown books were created by Mike Miglione.
The Hellboy guy.
Yes, Migliola, Dave Stewart, and Clem Roberts. They did a kind of like anthology, an 8 different anthology from what I can see. The Boiling Corpses and Other Strange Tales from the Lands Unknown.
Okay,
it's an anthology book of 8 different
like
stories. And what they set up in order for this to happen, like I was confused the entire time.
Oh yeah.
100% confused, but I was so intrigued by everything they were building. I wanted more of everything.
Yeah, like for something, I have to say, I didn't know what the fuck was going on or where it was going. And then when it didn't go anywhere I wanted to go because it just ended, I was intrigued and it had me hooked the whole time.
Like as a new-ish DM, I just immediately started going through just, oh my God, this would be an amazing setting. This would be an amazing.
I really like the elephants without tusks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The this monster thing.
Yeah, all 3.5 panels of them.
Yeah. I know. Dead. I was like, oh shit, this gonna be a long fight. Never mind.
The dude just turned into a werewolf. He cuts off a dude's leg and just kills it immediately.
He went so fast. He ran away. The guy's like terrorizing everyone else. He chops someone's legs off, shaves it, gets the bone out, and then stabs him with it.
I do
like, oh my God,
the esotericism and like kind of just leaving it up to like the reader to kind of like
interpret,
be at loss and interpret everything.
Yeah,
especially this panel where the last warlock is sacrificing the child, and they're like nothing ever leaves her. Nobody knows what happened in that place.
I love
and
that.
they show you like several different panels of just
things that could have taken. Yeah.
That's so cool. At first, it confused me. I'm like, wait, is this the sheet?
Which one's happening in order?
Yeah,
you're trying to do the order, but it's like no, it's like this is a loose interpretation
of what happened.
Because it's like, again, in this world, this information is no information is coming from this part of the world.
Yeah,
the world building is done very well here, and for a book, coming from someone who's got the affliction of the Souls games where I'm used to narratives not holding my hands and just kind of letting me explore the world.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this is like. And
in a comic book format, yeah.
In a comic book format, I very much enjoy something that's very concise, 1-2 issues. You give me a couple of badass characters. You give me like a hell of lore. I don't know what's going on in the grander scheme of things, but in this story, I understand. Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool, and I'm glad I read it.
Like there's a moment where
I
like
would recommend it.
There are bones talking to like our main character or whatever, and I'm like, what the fuck was that?
I was waiting for them to talk the whole time. I was waiting for them. I was like, why are they up there? They look so decorative alive.
And then they just talk and they're like, yep, that is something happening.
Yeah, but are those bones the wolf and the hare that came with him?
I don't know.
Like,
that's the thing. The panel
because they're talking as if they're the hare and the wolf.
I think they're above the fucking.
That's fine, but they're also contributing to the story as if they are the hare and the wolf that came with them.
Yeah,
it's the witch's den.
That's why it's so cool because it's so esoteric and it's so weird that nothing makes sense. But I want to read more of it.
Yes,
Red Brow.
Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? Yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's in bold.
It just ends.
They say it with confidence. Red
Like-
brow. I'm like, okay.
Like, this drove me now. I want to look up the other ones. I want to
Same.
go back and read those and see, like, and compare notes. Like, are these callbacks to those books or
Right.
what it is? Like,
When I get caught up in Captain America, I'm definitely
For sure.
diving into this
Yeah, yeah.
into this little world here because this is
just
very
the
good.
settings, the way that, like, just everything.
The
just,
designs for the
Yeah,
characters.
man, it was super dope.
I have two favorite moments in the two books that we read. I really love the offshoot story with Banyo, like he leaves of one of the brothers that decided to just leave the others. Like he's going off. Apparently, he has a thing of like going to towns, infecting everyone with the disease, and then they all dance and party until they all die. That's the thing. And then he parties with them while they're dying. And then their ghosts haunt him and they're, badgering him and blah, blah, blah. So he decides to stab his ears until it's like, that's a story in itself.
It's so
That happens
Souls-like.
Yes.
It's so Souls-like.
Yeah.
I
and
like the brother who's like, I don't got no magic, but I got money.
Yeah.
Get him. Kill them. Oh, shit.
God, I love that. I loved it. He said, well, that didn't go the way I thought.
Oops. Or another one of my favorite brother is the guy who's like, hey, this field is filled with fucking people who died. Well, guess what? Now you're gonna fight them. Raises them up. There's only like 4.
Take them out in 2 swipes. And then he's like, oh.
I thought there was more of them.
Damn. Well, you know what? Just like you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. You're
Put his
not
head
gonna
on a
win.
spike.
Oh shit.
The Skinless Man stands out to me as a Vader type character moving to the world, which is just dope as hell. It's a shame he ended the way it ended. I think the story is amazing. That I like that page where it shows like the merchants traveling together under those big ass elevators.
Yeah, the fucking caravan.
The whole different the different groups and different that's another thing. It's like, oh my god, like who are those? What's that tribe? I want to know more about that tribe or all that. They created a fantastic world that I want to delve in, whether it's through my own imagination or through actual literature that they give us.
It reached this nice, vague enough but cool enough medium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, it hit it's definitely one of those books. It's just like this vibes.
Yeah, I hope there's enough of it in the future together where I can just pick up a big, nice, juicy
Omnibus,
trade.
yeah.
I want that from this.
Yeah.
This a statue too, maybe because there's enough cool characters to choose from.
Yeah.
Enough. So I think this is a banger. So last on the list from Image. We've been talking about this one. We talked about it last pod, and we finally have an update. We have a new HEADLOPPER one-off. I told my comic book shop to put this on the list for whatever will come out. Yeah. They said currently there is no feature ongoing.
I'm so confused.
It's just the one.
What do you mean? Like, okay, because I saw it, and at first it was hard for me to look it up because I couldn't find it anywhere. So I had I found it somewhere else. But like when I finally did and read it and everything, what do you mean? This is just a setup. Right. This is all set up.
Right.
What do you mean it's a one-off?
It does feel like they kind of set up the fact that they're going to start doing like similar to the book we just talked about, Lands Unknown. It seems like they're just doing like one-off anthologies of his legends. It feels like that's what they set up.
I didn't read the last comic. Was Death a prominent like storyteller of the story?
This is the first time I've seen this character. I read the first collected volume of HEADLOPPER.
It was so awesome.
So cool. I love the addition. If this is the first time we're seeing this character, I love the addition of him and how it's like, a great narrator for this new way they're doing it. And I will say from the first HEADLOPPER book to this one, they've gotten a lot sharper with their writing. Just the cliff notes about mankind and how this world views everything is so cool. Like, it just doesn't get any better than the type of narratives. And it's like they don't take themselves too seriously. Like the previous book, which, that lends to how the story.
Yeah.
Here, it's like it's a lot of that, but also they don't take themselves too seriously where the characters might do a high five or some shit.
And it's not out of place because it's just like, they're
a little bit more hokey, than, and I don't know. There's a lot to like about it. For me personally, I felt like even though this is a thick boy, I felt like I got through it way too fast. I I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. No, that it's a banger.
I like the new additions.
The characters?
The characters. I love these lizard guys.
Yeah, they're on the cover and everything.
Yeah.
They're fun.
These are some cool dudes.
What is the name of the author again?
Andrew McLean.
Mr. McLean, if you could hear us more.
I know. What do you mean one shot? That doesn't make any sense.
There's got to be more. There's got to be more. I imagine we'll start getting them like this, where it'd be like drop.
Like like in my head, I'm thinking it's going to be kind of like what they did with the 5 Beasts. You know how they kind of just Orphan of Five. They kind of just did a second different one, but it's the same story and everything.
Well, it tells you right here, Headlopper in the Heart of the God Beast, which is summer 2026 with chapter 2.
So yeah.
Okay.
More.
So, there are going to be more. It's just that I wonder if there's a strategic way of why the people do that, like, or why some companies are doing that a little bit more, doing like these little one shots, or like doing them in seasons instead of ongoing.
If I had to guess, it would probably be the economy. Yeah. You know, paper ain't cheap for the publishers and also artists. This shit takes time to do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Take your time. I'd rather take your time, and because this is a lengthy piece of work, and it's made me, because I didn't read the first one, so I want to go back and read the first one before I dive fully into this one. What they're kind of going with, again, just like the other one, the world building is, fantastic. Mm-hmm. The way that they're able to like build this world, and there's a lot of like just from spinning through it, just kind of flipping through it, like there's so much going on in each panel. Mm-hmm. So much story to tell,
but not like it's not like overwhelming. You know how like you'll have like panels or even like splash pages. There's like nothing but words and just pictures. You're like, there's so much happening in this. I can't absorb it all. This one's like everything, little things that happen in each panel. It feels like a storyboard, like bit by bit. I honestly, I'm like, as I'm reading this and finishing, I'm like, please, animation, please. Please, make it. Please, just do it. Even if it's just like a 5-episode thing, or even just like a short. Please, something, because it's too good not to be an animated anything.
I think we said that about the first romp around with Headlopper too.
Yeah. And then you got a taste of it. Now you're like, do that.
Yeah, cover that material. Yeah. Cover that material. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. I just love the new additions. I love the characters, and the world building has never been like they've gotten way sharper since the first one. Like, I'm reading the passages. Like, the passages used to piss me off, but now I read them, I'm like, this is awesome.
I was gonna say, now we got like X-Men, like House of It, like little in betweens and stuff, which is really cool. And it's not like overwhelming, or it's just a little bit of the world, or quotes from different things, like literature inside the world, which is really cool.
Very.
Like, it just fills it out. It makes it seasons it.
Yeah.
Really cool. Yeah.
Seasons it like some good Chinese food.
Good Chinese food. Yeah. Some good GMO.
This is one of those ones I will be watching. I'll be watching this career with great interest.
Yeah.
I'll be looking forward to more.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, is there anything? I think that's like pretty much our entire list. Yeah. Is anyone else, reading anything else, or?
What you reading, boy?
I read The Uncanny X-Men Annual 2026. Oh,
I heard about that. Yeah,
it came out in beginning of April too, I believe, something like that, or August. No, it was April. But anyway, it came out. It's really it pretty much continues on. I don't know what's happening in X-Men right now, but apparently they did introduce, I think, we talked off pod. They introduced a lady, Henrietta, and it's pretty much kind of her origin in a way. They go back to the past it's like just like, honestly, a Reconstruction era right after the Civil War, like right after slaves are freed and everything. You enter with a character named John Slaughter Freeman. And he's a kind of like a cowboy mutant with black man mutant with like 4 arms.
Oh, so all these characters are African American?
Yeah.
That we're following?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. It is. The only person who isn't is Wolverine, because he is everywhere.
But he's invited to the cookout.
He's invited to the cookout.
He almost got shot again.
He can't bring any food, but he's invited to the cookout.
Yeah, we don't need. He doesn't. He's the eater. He doesn't need to eat.
Oh, hey, yo.
And boy, did he eat.
Boy, does he feast.
But no, it's a fun little like setup for like, apparently it feels like, that's not what they said, but it feels like a pretty much African American Xavier school in a way, because like Henrietta appears and they kind of like congregate around her. Like she's their protector, and they pretty much want to make a safe haven for all what they call mutates mutate. They didn't say mutant. It was like this mutant.
Yeah, they didn't have a word for mutant back then. Like I said, she appeared first in the current Uncanny X-Men run where Rogue is leading the team, where she went to the house that they're currently inhabiting because it was just a mutant safe haven. And, stuff happens, blah, 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 Penumbra. Go read it. I think it's a really good story. I want to say is issues 12 to 15. That cover the story. All I know is BDSM Wolverine, BDSM Rogue, BDSM Jubilee. You know Kurt already has that in the closet.
Of course,
Jubilee, BDSM Gambit. I will be surprised if one of them, one of these goons one of these skins doesn't make it into Marvel Rivals.
Oh fuck yeah, mine as well.
Go on. When's Jubilee?
I just want to know, like, how is this, like, because I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to keep retouching and we're going to keep going back to this past and figure out, like, what happened to this place, because Henrietta just showed up, like, recently in the X-Men comic book. Yeah. So, like, I'm not sure if they explained it in the run when she shows up, but, like, so far I'm like, what happened to this safe haven? Why has no one's ever talked about it? Did Xavier just steal this idea?
Yes. That would make so much
appropriate.
sense.
That sounds like a Charles move. That sounds like some Charles shit.
This seems really cool. I think maybe.
What a cool concept.
What if a
cool concept I made.
I'm glad I thought of it. Exactly.
That's that settler mindset.
But Charles, I did it. No.
The color purple. He's doing the color purple. No. I did it.
I do like, we have like character with 4 arms, Slaughter. He's cool. We have. There was one guy, I don't think he ever showed his powers. They had an older lady who has like mythical, like Phoenix Fire / like magical type mutant powers, which is kind of cool. And then we have Henrietta, which she has like, I don't know, obsidian powers.
She can turn into like a rock thing.
She can turn into rock, but she can also like summon obsidian creatures.
Yeah.
Or something. Like she's pretty powerful.
She's a geomancer?
I guess so.
X-Men issue 13 through 17. It's called the Dark Artery Saga. It's where Miss Henrietta is introduced.
Yeah.
And they go through kind of like what her deal is and what she's doing there. She holds some kind of like underworld underneath the house where she houses the spirits of humans that did wrong to their mutant kin. So, like, if they turned them in or killed them or whatever, there's almost like a limbo where they have to, like, live under her rule. And she wanted to find somebody to replace her. And there happens to be a young mutant in Rogue's team who is connected to death somehow. So she wanted him to take the thing. And Rogue came in like, you ain't taking my baby, sugar. And they had some, like, battle. BDSM clothing happened.
Do you say like Henrietta was like, you know what, actually?
I can't remember exactly how it ended.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was kind of like, yeah, these are your kids. Like, I'm just going to stay here and chill and like keep doing my thing.
I guess.
It was a cool little run. Like I said, you guys should check it out.
You should. No, yeah. I highly suggest definitely like
her.
Yeah.
Right?
Henrietta. Yeah. Lady Henrietta. She's pretty cool. I like entirely her concept. I like how strong she is and stuff. Like she's supposed to be this super like powerful like black woman mutant that's not a lot of people.
That's not Storm. A powerful black woman that's not Storm.
I think exactly.
Wow, I didn't even think that was possible.
I don't think they thought that either.
I guess time will tell.
Time will tell what they do with her. What about everyone else?
Trying to find the beat.
I'm trying to catch up on.
Yeah, see, they had them.
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah, they were all in the.
Those are the characters that are in the
book. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. I'm getting caught up on Captain America, like I was saying.
The one that The one where it's kind of like a reboot of the world a little bit? Okay.
Yeah, because that one is, I see the BDSM.
Those are the kids. Those are the kids. So I'm going to finding the adults.
The adults.
It's that new, the one where they rebooted everything. That one that ties into Doom, Dungeons of Doom, and it's going to be the one that leads us into the Armageddon storyline. So
there's a new coming arc coming up.
Yes, it's a big one. Armageddon coming up is a big one for Marvel. It's supposed to be the Avengers going up against Red Hulk. Ross is like in charge of some shit.
Okay.
Oh.
He's on some military general shit.
Yeah, from the fallout from Doom. Yeah,
something.
Dungeons of Doom.
Yeah, so I'm getting caught up with
like
that.
they're wrapped in an electrical tape.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get caught up on Captain America, and when I'm done, I'm jumping into
Lobo?
Lands Unknown too.
That's Wolverine.
Let me see.
That's Lobo.
I mean,
That's who Lobo is based off of, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's just.
this is definitely some BDSM shit.
I know.
Same.
Is this BDSM Super Saiyan?
Gambit
Like,
only
is
has
everyone-
one nipple covered.
Gambit only has one nipple covered.
You gotta leave something for mystery.
Wolverine got his feet out, got his toes covered in leather, but still got his toes out.
The Wolfers are out.
Yeah.
Check it out. I've been preaching it. The Uncanny X-Men line is better than the X-Men line. It's better than the X-Men United and whatever they're doing over there.
Yeah.
Check the Uncanny X-Men. Uncanny X-Men is fire.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I don't really have any other recommends. Anybody?
Me
else?
neither. I've been reintroduced to a horrible thing called Warframe.
How dare you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
listen to you.
just
He's been
can't
out
wait.
there in the trenches.
Who hurt you?
So let me just ask you a question.
Don't you look away from
So if Destiny 2 is down in the dumps, so what is Warframe?
Superior.
I knew he'd say that, something like that. That's
I mean,
crazy.
it's-
It was alley oop. You
They're
know,
both still going.
it was there. It was
it's
there
over.
before, and it will be there after.
Hold on, let me correct something he said. It's never over. As long as the player base, still have love in their heart, have the love of the traveler in their heart. It's never over. It's never over.
Don't make me do this.
Don't do it. I'm not
Don't
making
you do it. Look, this is a comic book.
Don't talk about Warframe, and I want to be clear about that. All right, we're gonna talk about Destiny 2. All right, we're not gonna shit on Warframe.
I have a complaint, and I know you're gonna get on me, man. I don't give a fuck. I have a complaint. All this goddamn paper that DC Comics has, but you're telling me on fucking Superman Day you couldn't make more than like 4 copies of the reprints that you made. Come on, bro.
That's kind of crazy.
It's just, I'm just tired.
I take back what I said.
What?
He does recognize her.
Oh, okay.
There's an entire interaction where he kisses her hand and says,
Okay.
I remember you. This is the James I remember.
Let me see that
Yeah,
picture.
I'm like, that wouldn't make any sense. Is that
What a
was the case?
slut, dude.
He loves himself a strong
What a
woman.
fucking slut.
He loves himself a strong
No, same. When strong women start talking, I shut the fuck up.
literally like 4 issues prior is when he got down with Storm.
Yeah, who I have to say,
You move fast.
look,
you know?
in the fucking Uncanny X-Men, there was a in between like promoting the next Storm comic. It was talking about how the girl, her daughter, was saying, "Oh man, I wish I got your hair, mommy, but you know it's okay. I got Dad's black hair and his fangs."
That's how you know.
Thanks.
That's how you know a white writer is writing the dialogue.
Why
It's
you
like,
mean?
who talks
No,
like that?
no little
What
girl
shit
talks
is
like
talk-
that.
Yeah,
How many little
no.
girls she talked to?
A couple.
Oh,
You know,
why are you talking about?
because they're in my family.
Got 'em.
Why else would I talk to them? Why would my brother try and set me up in a way like that? That's what I'm trying to figure
I
out.
don't know why you said it.
be
Like, you
your
could have
own,
said
you know?
nothing. All you have to say is
You
like,
you walked the question in.
yeah, and you could have like, no.
You didn't have to walk the question in.
It'd be your own.
You could have
bruh.
assumed exactly. You
be
could
your
have just
own.
assumed
Whatever.
that. No, I'm not just
You're
talking
the
to
top
random.
10 of the fucking traders over here. You talking about?
I'm not talking to random.
don't try
girls.
to throw me under the
Yeah,
bus, too.
you're gonna come in here too.
Don't try and throw me under the bus.
Sir, you-
I see you have a pattern.
You saw what he did, Clarence, and you stepped on that nasty shit. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Every time I give him a chance, they just
All because of
You
the
never give me
all
a
because-
chance.
All because of the Akira movie.
Shut up.
right. What a shame.
Anyway,
Crazy.
look.
But yeah, I'm not reading anything else other than that. Like, I'm trying to be in a bunch of stuff, but you know how my attention span and sleep works. It's like you get tired. You just get tired of looking at shit. What wrote me in? I want to see.
Yeah, no, you don't.
All right,
You don't want to see that.
I'll take your word. That's it. Well, we don't have any other recommends.
Yeah. That's it. That's
This has been another comic book review for the Thursday Nerds podcast.
Woo-hoo!
What are you reading out there? Have you read the new HEADLOPPER? Are you reading Daredevil? Have you read Lands Unknown? Does anyone else know more lore about this stuff?
Where's the gas that we're missing?
Feed it to me.
Absolutely.
I need recommendations for this D&D campaign.
I know exactly.
Close your ears.
I will say check out God, I just said it earlier. Corpse Night.
Yeah, you did one to bring us in, but you did.
Yeah, it's an image.
Are you gonna just put that on the next episode? Maybe?
I might. Yeah. If shit's not hot, I might.
It may not be hot.
It may not be hot. Sometimes there's a lot of dry spells. A lot of dry spells. So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it, guys. So it's another comic book review. If you're reading anything that we didn't talk about, please bring it up. Anything, we'll check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. You can follow me at Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at Stooge Prime on Twitter.
So deep.
Well, yeah. You can follow me at What's Key Making on TikTok and YouTube. Why everyone get quiet?
Because we listening to you, bro.
You can follow me at just_Uno, Instagram and X.
Yeah.
Make sure you check us out everywhere as the Thirsty Nerds Pod. Make sure you check out the previous episode, hear us talk our stuff, and make sure you stay tuned for more stuff coming from us.
Michael Jackson, I just found out that they made his voice coach made Michael Jackson speak in his high voice all the time, even though his voice is really deep. Because that's training your muscles so that when he sings in that high tone, it's like pure and accurate.
It's easy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyone out there want to help me get through the steel path? Get some primes,
All right. Peace out, nerd.